Hello, and welcome to another update video about ETH. ETH has come down to the next level. I think I mentioned that one in the last video. Can't remember if it was in the last video or if I mentioned it just on Discord and Telegram, but it was the 16 here, basically 1614, 1615 level. No, 1613 it was. And we highlighted, okay, if we get a break below that level, probably have to, this transforms, either the top is then already in, okay? Or the idea I had along the way was that this seems to be morphing into a WXY structure potentially, yeah. So that we had, similar to Bitcoin, if you watch the Bitcoin video, it's the same thing. So where we had all of this as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave before, this has come down really too low to be a wave 4 because it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not very likely. So for me, it either transformed now into a WXY or the top is already in. I mean, as I highlighted to you over the last few days, this was the 61.8 extension level, yeah, was reached of this move to the upside. That's typically a very first target. And it was also the 50% retracement level. And it was also the point of control if we add the volume profile. So lots of resistance there. You can see that here. Point of control, yeah, couldn't get above. So this is typically where we expect a rejection. So 50% FIB level, 61.8 extension. If it's going to lead to the breakdown, that's a different question, but it certainly leads to a reaction. So if we now, you know, carry on to the downside, I mean, it hasn't even broken 1613. But if it gets a more sustained move down, it would most likely get to the next support at 1583. That's the X wave low. And if that breaks, I think then we have a really good signal that the pathway to the downside has started. Yeah, that this trapdoor has opened. The third wave breakdown is underway. Potentially. Well, first of all, to 1459, but potentially lower. Yeah? If, however, we get one more high, it wouldn't be a problem. It would all be covered by the current scenario. Yeah, if it really morphs into a WXY structure, then there should be one more high. And I would say there's a good chance it gets to 1664 next from here to here, but only if 1613 holds. So that would be next resistance, 1664. I mean, anyway, 1638, 1664, and then 1700. But at the same time, ETH hasn't done anything, like Bitcoin, hasn't done anything to confirm to us that a lasting low has been established, even though it's technically possible that a lasting low has been established here, the end of this correction that started back in April. So I'm skeptical at this stage about further upside that goes beyond, or that will take us to $2,500 and beyond from here, which would be basically this third wave rally, right? But above $1,700, I will consider something more bullish. I will take that then very seriously. So you need to understand that this is really the pivot point, the $1,700 level, between a breakdown in a third wave and a potential third wave rally to round about $2,500 from an analysis point of view. But it would also need to break above the end of August high, which was at 1745. So at the moment, to keep it very simple, I remain focused on the downside. And it can still move a little higher within this scenario, not a problem. It is really the $1,700 level against which I focus on lower. Could be a WXY complex correction that's unfolded here. But if it breaks above that $1,700 level, then I will take a more bullish interpretation very, very seriously. And that more bullish interpretation would just suggest that here a lasting low has been established. Yeah. And if I go to the 4-hour chart, or 3-hour, doesn't matter, that basically this 1-2 setup finished, which is absolutely okay because we have pulled back into the, you could call it top opportunity zone here, yeah, the yellow box, and then we would rally in a third wave. But that will only be taken more seriously above $1,700. Yeah, that's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.